Cheryl and Ravi Mayor Brandon Johnson making it clear today he intends to run things his way and he does not care what people think about this move, whether it's at City Hall or in Springfield. In what was a combative news conference, he repeatedly dismissed or berated reporters who questioned his decision-making or his motives.
I was elected to fight, and fight I am.
Mayor Brandon Johnson came out swinging today as he announced 6 of his 7 picks to replace the entire CPS school board, which resigned last Friday. Johnson brushed aside concerns that this appeared to be a coup done in consorts with his allies at CTU.
So every single mayor in the history of Chicago has had the authority to appoint board members to multiple boards. Guess who still has that authority? This mayor does.
Johnson forcing the change after the board and CEO Pedro Martinez refused to support a high-interest loan the mayor wanted to help fund a new CTU contract and make pension payments.
When we have an election in less than 30 days to decide who's going to be the new participants of this board, just reeks of this banana republic mentality that, you can manipulate the democratic process however you wish, so long as you get the desired result.
Johnson, in a very combative press conference, repeatedly dodged questions, berated reporters, and refused to say if the new board members were picked to oust Martinez. One City Hall ally addressed that issue.
And so I think that Pedro had long enough to fix this. What's the Pedro plan? That's all I'm asking. What is plan B? And Pedro doesn't have that.
The mayor attacking critics and those who questioned the timing of his CPS power play.
The moment people begin to take those unnecessary political shots at my administration, you have to question their motives.
I think the bottom line for taxpayers, too, is they want to see the leadership, but they also want to see somebody be fiscally responsible, ethically responsible, and morally responsible, and we're not seeing that with Mayor Johnson.
One of the legislative champions of the elected school board law expressing concerns about everything that's played out since Friday.
What decisions were being made that led us to the place that we're in now, where we're scrambling to put together a whole new board just 2 months before the first elected school board? That's concerning.
The mayor also repeating demands that state lawmakers come up with more money for CPS, something seen as unlikely given previous statements from the governor. Johnson today claiming he was not like other mayors and doesn't need to threaten or intimidate people to get things done, but those words might be ringing a little bit hollow with many people at City Hall after the power play, not only on ShotSpotter, but now on CPS.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.